Okay, I make mistakes, and who doesn't? In my last video, I felt old and stupid because I managed to fall off a dock and into the water while stepping off of a boat. The old part of that was because I'm not the swimmer that I once was, and I was shocked to find out how my swimming skills had gone south on me. Just weren't there. It was a struggle. That part unnerved me. But the stupid part got me thinking about other dumb stuff I've done in my life after 70 and realized there's been no shortage of mental mistakes this last decade. I'm now 77 years old, and I hate to admit it, but mistakes just seem to be easier to make as time moves on. So thinking about that, one mistake that came to my mind happened just last year. It was the end of the golf season, and I joined some friends who all happen to be seniors for a round of golf at Desert Canyon, about 40 miles south of my home here in Chelan, Washington. We all teed off on the first tee, beautiful day, and I hit a straight, long drive, which is very rare for me to do. So I was feeling pretty good about that. As we're driving down the first hole, my golf buddy was driving the golf cart, and when we got to my ball, he dropped me off, and I took my second shot, and I hit another really good shot and had just the right loft on it and landed about 30 feet from the hole. So I was really feeling good at this point. As we approached the green, my golf buddy asked me to take the cart, and he grabbed his golf clubs and asked me to drive down to the green, and he'd meet me down there. So no problem. I've done this thousands of times. I'm experienced. I am an experienced golf cart driver. And what could possibly go wrong? Well, as I drove down in the cart, I had on my mind, about the great approach shot that I made and how I was positioned on the green for a birdie putt and how I planned to make that putt. So I parked the golf cart on the golf cart path, and I grabbed my putter, and enthusiastically I walked down to the green. I leaned over my golf ball and marked it and proceeded to line up my putt. The other golf buddies were also on the green, and we were doing a little trash talking and thinking about the beautiful day and making our putts and listening to the other typical sounds you normally hear on the golf course, like mowers and sprinklers and birds and other golfers cussing. Other than that, it was quiet. Quiet until it wasn't. Behind us, we heard a big, loud crash and turned around to see my golf cart do a slow roll into the sand trap. We all just stood there stunned. The cart, the bags, the cooler, and the ice were laying sideways in the sand trap. We stared at the cart, but we knew our priority was golf. So we had to finish the hole before we dealt with the cart. So we did. And as expected, we all missed our putts. Back at the cart, we tried to put it back on its wheels. No such luck. We're seniors and not the high school type of senior. We had to get help, so a call was made to the pro shop. Not something I wanted to do. How embarrassing could this be? Well, I tell you, it was very, very embarrassing. The staff from the clubhouse came down and we all stood around looking at the wrecked cart in the sand trap and trying to figure out how that cart could be moved. It wasn't an easy task, and the staff was really nice about it all, but I felt really stupid. And they gave us a cart and had us pushed us along our way so we wouldn't hold up the golfers behind us. And I had to snap this picture that shows the cart laying there as a reminder of doing stupid things. So anyway, as we left, I, of course, came up with all kinds of excuses as to why this happened. Nothing to do with old age or stupidity, but my excuses, I lined them all up. And this is a sample of some of the excuses I used, by the way. First, I thought that they were electric parking brakes like the ones at my home course. Well, they're gas carts, they're not electric, so of course they don't have electric parking brakes. My second excuse was my Lucid has electric parking brakes, so I'm used to that. I'm not used to driving a golf cart without them. That's a senior thing. And then the other excuse I had was, I'm sure I set the parking brake. Well, obviously I didn't. And then the last excuse was, gas carts should be banned from golf courses, which I do believe they should be. I think it should be electric carts only, no gas golf carts. We don't need the noise on the golf courses. But those excuses, nobody bought into them. And it was all branded as another senior moment, an embarrassing one. Well, anyway, I'm sticking with my excuses, and my argument is that I'm old and I'm entitled to doing stuff like this. It's the rite of passage to old age. And if I'm not making mistakes, then I'm not pushing myself. So that's my rationale for this stupid thing I did. Most importantly, though, we need to laugh at ourselves and not take ourselves too seriously. And I really believe that when you make mistakes or you can't remember a name or whatever it happens to be, when you have those senior moments, is that you laugh about it. And I use the excuse when I can't remember somebody's name, the words won't come to me. I explain to them I'm old and forgetful and I'm having senior moment. So I think we have to just keep some humor in our old age and not be in denial of things that happen to us. So anyway, if you have a story to tell, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. I have other stories, and some of those I'm trying to forget. And I know there will be more, but that is what it is what it is in life after 70. So be sure and post your comments below. I'm anxious to hear your story. And hey, thanks for joining me. And please, if you like videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel, Life After 70. And if you liked the video, press the like button. That encourages me to do more of the stupid things and put them up on YouTube. So I hope you have a good life after 70. I sure am. Thank you for joining me. Bye.